Hi everybody, Brian Davis here with Danny Davis here on Hookem.com. Today was day 4 of Texas spring practice, and today we got to talk with defensive coordinator Todd Orlando. And Danny, one of the things that I've been really enamored with is the middle of this defense. What we've seen in the very limited time that reporters have been allowed on the field is we have got to see Brecken Hager and Malik Jefferson both in the middle, and it's almost like, hey, two of Texas's best defensive players, put them in the middle, let them kind of run the ship, as it were, and turn them loose.
Yeah, and they're still refusing to say if someone's a starter or not. Right. But I mean, I think we all kind of expect Malik and Brecken to be out there. At one point, when Todd Orlando was asked, I think by you, about who's kind of going to be the play caller out there, who's going to be the quarterback of the defense. He mentioned Brecken's position, and
absolutely.
Poona Ford later, when he came in and talked, he referenced the wild man thing, and he also said it was very possible that Brecken could be that vocal leader on that defense. So we'll have to see, but I think we can expect to see Brecken and Malik out there.
Absolutely, we're going to see them a lot, and I think what Todd Orlando has already talked about is how he's going to play the best 3 linebackers, bar none. He doesn't really get all tied up in positions. He wants the best 3 on the field, and the 4th linebacker is sort of a rotating position, if you will. At least that's how I understand it, how he's explained it. Yep. But you look at the defensive linemen, 4 best backers, then you got guys like Deshaun Elliott, Brandon Jones in the back. A lot of talent coming back on this defense, but it's still a defense that put up some of the worst numbers in school history last year.
Yeah, we'll see when Maryland comes to town exactly how much this defense has improved, because talk is cheap. I think these coaches know it, these players know it. They're going to have to show that first Saturday of the football season against the Terrapins exactly how much they improved. But in a couple weeks when we see them at the spring practice, that'll be an indication. But we'll see this fall.
Absolutely. Real quick, we got to talk with Patrick Vahe today, the left guard. First time we've got to see him since the Oklahoma State post game last year. He kind of fell into Charlie Strong's doghouse, but he's out now, and I think he's revitalized.
Yeah, and he was very forthcoming with us. He talked about he put it all on himself. He said it was him. He didn't blame it on the former coaching staff.
Had a bad attitude, basically.
Yep. But he's also optimistic about a fresh start, and we got to talk to him about playing next to Connor Williams. We got to talk about him about this offensive line, and that offensive line is bringing back some. Obviously, they're losing Kent Perkins, but there's some pieces there to pair with whoever's in the backfield, to pair whoever's the quarterback, to pair with whoever's a wide receiver. But it's going to start with that offensive line, and there's some talent there.
Absolutely, no doubt. Real quick, remember UT students are allowed to have a student appreciation practice. It's going to be at 12:30 on Saturday at Roll Memorial Stadium. If you're a UT student watching this and you have an ID, Texas would love for you to come and watch the team practice. Cole McCoy, Michael Huff, and other people are going to be having a lot of on-field contests. They want you to come and be there. So aside from that, we'll be back next week when Texas resumes. For now, he's Danny. I'm Brian, and we'll see you soon.